Hey guys, welcome back. It's week 4, and we're going to be talking about how to repair broken marriages. And so we're going to talk a little bit about our marriage. I feel that our marriage is very good. We don't have children yet, which I'm nervous about really complicating things and changing things. We haven't been married that long. But there's a few different things we've done to work through some of the growing pains. I don't personally feel that marriage is as hard as everyone said. It requires work, but it's not hard work, kind of like working on something that you love and you enjoy working on, not like, oh, I got to get up at 5 a.m. and go to this job that I hate kind of work. So it's been great. I think for me, I'll let you speak and just get this out here, being quick to tell her and say, hey, this is the issue. And then we do really well, I think, with open dialogue about stuff, but to say, like, this is an issue, this is something that I don't like, and so let's talk about it.
I feel like dealing with conflict has really been an area that we've grown on in the past years, or the past couple years, because we're very different on how we manage conflict when we have arguments and different disagreements, because you're one that's like quick to say something and get really loud, and I'm more like, okay, let me step back, because if I go right off the cuff with something, it's probably gonna be really mean. And I'll probably start yelling as well. So it's something that we've kind of learned with each other of like, okay, you need to give me my space, and I'll maybe not get as upset when you try to say something first. But I also think that once again, it's just something that we've learned about each other. And then also too, with expectations, like with me not having expectations of you that aren't realistic. Like I need to have a good idea and a good realistic expectation so that I'm not consistently being let down.
I call it the Disney princess syndrome. She likes Disney quite a bit, and she was expecting this fictitious Prince Charming to come in, I think, sometimes. And so I've said to someone, like, she likes it when I'm mean to her, and I jokingly say that, but I think I had to like break down that wall and way to talk about some realistic things. And people will jokingly say, like, I feel so bad for your wife, and I say, we dated for 3 years before we got married. Like, she knew what she was getting, and in that, knowing each other so well, and I'm assuming if you had a issue in marriage, is probably you know each other pretty well. I don't know. It's hard for me to speak to that because of, I guess, how well I feel like Sarah fits me. I was really picky in finding someone, but I think Sarah's family is quiet when they're angry, and they don't. And I just am like, we're gonna yell about this and get really angry, and then I'm over it in 30 seconds. I spoke my mind, you spoke your mind,
Yeah, and that's
now we're
another
gonna have a
thing.
good day. It makes me angry whenever she retreats for 2 hours. And I'm like, well, you go be mad. I'm gonna go have a good day without you because
Yeah, that's never
I'm
a good
over
thing to
it.
say.
And so,
But yeah, you're like quick to like let things go, and I'm more so like I stew about it and kind of let it eat me. So that's been a part where I've really had to grow
I'll have to call her out and be like, you need to just
and
get over
pray
it.
a lot,
Yeah.
saying, God help me get
And
over
that
this.
doesn't work well all the time either. But I'm very blunt and straightforward all the time, and she was not prepared, I think, for the bluntness and some of the things that we encountered in marriage that I'll just call it immediately, in arguments especially. And so I think figuring each other out in that has been the biggest help and challenge. And then I guess we never had somebody mediate us. Like, we've been in such a big knockdown drag out that we had to go like have Nick sit between us and hold us apart while we tear at each other like animals or
Crazy.
something. But that's something I would do. Hopefully I never upset you that bad.
I feel like I've learned to, I know they always say like choose your battles, but I feel like that's so true, because there's sometimes that like even little things that Billy will do that will just drive me crazy, and I want to just like bring out the claws and go after him.
And it makes me mad because I know that there's things that she'll just stay quiet about now, and I'm just like, it's kind of like she's winning in a way by not saying anything, because later I'll be like, oh dang, I think I was wrong about that. She's like, I didn't say anything. I'm just like, ooh. So that it goes both ways, for sure. So since we're talking about repairing marriages today, in group, maybe for some of you this is a good time to kind of start that conversation. You may not want to air your dirty laundry in front of everybody, but you can start that conversation on the way home in the car and those things, and it's a good way to get the ball rolling instead of just continuing to live in this state of disrepair or feeling of disrepair. So just want to encourage you guys to kind of do that, and just even just the small little issues that may seem small. I mean, it's always good to talk those things out. I think that's something that I would definitely encourage you guys to do.